NEC will just take an extra van. So we'll need 5 for the NEC.
Right. So now, we're talking about Christmas.
Yes.
And we're about to go off to the Christmas venue. Dave's not with us today because he's poorly. Our efforts are now into a slightly different venture, because it's all about Christmas, and I've got a list here. Chris's ideas.
I think you've seen them.
No, I haven't actually.
Pass them around. Have you
We'll
seen
share
Chris? Have a real look, Chris.
Oh, right, okay, I've got one.
Oh, actually, it seems.
Phil, you don't need one.
Yeah,
No,
we
I'll
discussed.
make it as we go along.
So we're coming to Christmas, right? And 2 questions are in my head. Well, one, it's Christmas, and so people are going to be expecting to see something Christmassy on our layout.
Correct.
And the second question is, why would somebody who's been to Chester come to Blakemere? So they want, I would like to give them something different to see, something new, and so I've kind of brainstormed a few ideas here that might make the layout more appealing for Christmas.
Yeah, and I think that it is a family do. I mean, that's the whole idea of this Christmas show, that it's for the family. So as opposed to a modelling exhibition, well, we don't do that modelling exhibitions anyway. So we're doing, all our dues as far as we're concerned, are family events. So it is a family event.
Yeah.
And the venue itself lends itself to being that event. So do you want to run us through some of your ideas?
Some of the ideas, right? Okay. So
I'll quickly hasten to add, these are Chris's ideas, and everything you see that was worked in the past, like the pheasants and the Superman, they're all Chris's ideas. So they may sound bizarre now, but trust me, they will work.
Yeah.
With experience.
So I had some help from a friend of mine, Mark, as well on these. So we could name some of the locos after the Santa's reindeers, Dasher, Dancer, that sort of.
Well, that's obviously the 2 orange 90s.
We could do that, yeah.
Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody agree on that?
Yeah. We could,
Dasher and Dancer sounds great. In fact, I'm at the Freightliner do next Saturday.
You're going to have Rudolph with a big red light on the front, aren't you?
well, we're coming on.
Hang on a minute.
We're coming on.
One at a time.
It's got to be in here somewhere, hasn't
One at a time, please.
So another thing that occurs to me about Christmas is people kind of expect snow. I know we don't want to put snow on.
Hang on, I'll come to the snow in a minute.
Right. But,
Leave that to the last.
okay.
Put snow at the end,
it?
please.
It's getting there somewhere.
But there's we could create a snowy diorama, because we have the viaduct from Making Tracks 1 as a separate thing. So you could make that to a Christmas diorama, static, but just have it on display.
I thought we could do a little layout to do round and round with a snow scene on it. I think that might be, so the kids can actually go and, just
Yeah, but if you're going to do a layout like that, it's for kids to play with, it's got to be as finished as the main one. Because there's nothing worse than going to a show and there's a kid's layout in the corner.
Yeah, you're
that's
right.
tatty, the locos don't work, and it's, you kids, go play over there, be quiet.
No, hang on a minute.
So,
hang on, Phil, we wouldn't do that, would we?
No, that's what I'm saying, it's got to be.
No, we wouldn't do that.
It's got to be as finished as the main layout.
Correct.
And as reliable
Correct.
as the main layout.
Yeah, and
Also,
it's
you've
fun
got
for
the
watch.
restrictions of space as well, remember, haven't you?
Correct.
Yes.
So that's why I threw it in there, because it's always been an issue with the space. But there is a way round it, because, as you will see on this video a bit later, we've got a beautiful outdoor piece
We have.
with chairs and lovely. We could actually put that Christmas layout out there for anybody going to sit with the kids.
You've got to be careful with the damp and the
No, I know that.
wind.
I'm just saying, but we should look at it.
Well, weather permitting, obviously, that's where it could go.
Yeah.
I mean, you would find space for it inside, depending
Yeah.
on the size of it.
Yeah, it's a question of how.
See that?
It's,
You see the viaduct is massive. I mean, you take a lot of space up.
Yeah,
But it's not deep front to back, though, is
No,
it?
it's 2 foot.
It
Yeah,
would
and
make,
if it's a
make a
little
nice
diorama,
Christmas
static
diorama.
yeah.
That's
Okay, well,
all my thought.
put it on. Put
Well,
it
you
on
have,
there.
you have the Polar Express on that, Chris, that would look great.
We're coming on to that.
I noticed it down here,
Don't you worry about
I've been a bit
the
previous, I do
So are we
apologise.
is that a good idea, the viaduct?
it's worth a try.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, let's get through the idea. Then you can
depends
choose, right?
how much, once it's full of snow, whether you'll be able to get it back, the snow off it, is a question.
Well, would you want?
Well,
would you want? That's why I thought of the viaduct. Because are we ever going to use it? Don't know.
There is a diorama snow that you can take off,
Okay,
and it doesn't stain.
that's fine.
So we have to find out what it is, but you can.
Okay, so obviously people can.
What does what's his name use? Izzard. Yes, now.
Yes, I'm saying. I'm seeing. Yeah, it is on snow.
isn't it?
That is permanent on it.
No, you take it off, it doesn't leave a mark.
No.
It's permanent, but whatever they use doesn't stain. I remember a guy going to Whalley about 10 years ago, and he invented this snow, and he tried to. I remember he got stopped at Heathrow for these packages. And he was trying to explain that it was snow, and the more he talked, the more he got himself into trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the next three are about reindeer. So we can have reindeer next to Superman, things that fly.
Definitely, that's a definite.
We can have Santa and his sleigh on a building roof.
No, that's that.
Yeah.
Those three to me, and the sleigh in the car park.
Sleigh in the car park.
I'm leaving you to do them, Chris, because
Yeah.
they're on.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next three are all about Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola is synonymous with Christmas and red and white and that sort of thing. So we can have a Coca-Cola train going around.
Well, we will anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. We could have a.
Can you get a chip?
Yes,
Can you?
yes.
And we can put.
Well, I know somebody will put it on. Anything you want?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that shouldn't be that difficult, should it?
So that's what I was thinking. We could
Yeah.
have a Coca-Cola
Can we do
train
that?
with the holidays are coming on it.
No, man.
Obviously,
I hope to actually.
obviously we can get a Coca-Cola lorry for the layouts.
Yeah, that can go on one of the bridges.
Yeah, exactly. There's a Ford Transit Coca-Cola. It's got snowflakes on it. Looks quite good. So there's the Coca-Cola ideas. Then there are you can get a Christmas tree wagon from Hornby. So we could have a Christmas tree train.
Couldn't that go on the same Hornby train? Not Hornby train.
Coca-Cola.
Yes,
Could
Coca-Cola.
do. Hornby also do a box wagon that's got presents, and
Stick them all on the same train.
one's got a reindeer on side, so we could have those.
Right,
What
well,
locomotive do they use?
They have a Coca-Cola locomotive.
Is it any good or is it like the...
It's a 040.
No.
well, we'll put one of ours
So,
up.
so we can
Yeah, Andy Respray one.
sort that.
Yeah, and get Andy to respace them up.
Yeah.
Now the next one. When I went to Hatton's
Oh.
some many years ago now. Sorry, not Hatton's. When I went to Whalley, on the Hatton stall they had a bale hack snowplough. There.
You mean a real one, don't you?
Yeah, a real one. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
You know, a big snowplow.
The big
thing.
snow, yeah.
you know, with the teeth on it.
I don't know.
Where
what
would you
that
put
is.
it?
It's
That's the
huge. It
problem.
is huge, and it'd be very heavy to get there.
Yeah, it's, I
Yeah.
don't know where you put it.
So-
Hang on a minute, it costs you about 10 grand to move it.
Well, it was just the snowplow, not the
No, not the wagon.
not
Oh, I've got
the
snowplows in the yard.
Yeah, but this,
I've class 50s.
you got a 47, haven't you?
No, I've got, my snowplows are class 50s.
Right.
If that's what you want.
But this is
Bigger.
this is a proper snowplow, not the small snowplows from the sides of the.
I've got the middle ones, I've got all three.
Anyway,
And by the way, you can't lift them, they're that heavy.
it's
Oh, the
a weight-
ones that fit on the underside of the buffer beam. you mean?
Yeah.
Those.
That's what Pete's got. What
But-
he's got are the big...
it's the
the
big.
It's the sort of thing Andy would have. Is what I'll say to that. I bet Andy's got loads of them. Model ones.
Model ones, yeah, I would guess so.
Well, I could definitely, without question, borrow a snowplow. But the cost of getting it,
Exactly.
And where would you
It's-
put it? And
yeah,
everything else?
exactly. Well, you can put it in the entrance. They put it in the entrance, but I don't think that's a go out.
Yes, so that's what it looks like.
Yeah, no,
So
I know.
look,
No, I can go, listen.
Oh, I see.
I know where there's one
massive.
of them in Crewe now, but it's getting from Crewe to Blakemere.
Yeah.
And even if I ask our friends at RSS to move it for us, you're still in the best part of 10 grand. Well, that's
Yeah.
The,
You know,
the other thing that's not on here, while we're talking about outside, is it needs to be better signposted.
that's all taken care of.
Okay.
They're doing all that. We'll have that conversation this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so continuing on the snowplow theme, we could have the model model snowplows with two
Andy,
37s,
Andy sorted.
and we could name the 37s naughty and nice in between the snowplows.
That's down to you to make the place.
That's you to talk to Andy nicely.
Well, no, it's you just to make the place.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a curious gal will give us two
Andy's also got,
cool.
yeah, but Andy's also got 37, Andy. Ready to
Yeah,
go,
but
so-
you might not want to stick plates on naughty and nice.
No. I'll make sure.
I like the next idea.
So we could offer the layout to local charities or clubs like Rotary or Lions for them to use it as a fundraising event, or we could.
Like, I would like to take it one stage further than that. I've already said to the Liverpool modelling club, and it goes out to me, to anybody who wants to. We're open for 14 days, other than Christmas Eve we wouldn't do it.
3 weeks.
Well, whatever it is.
16th to the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
at the end
whatever,
of the video.
yeah, whatever it is. We would do a club night for anybody. Whether it be local clubs, whether it be Manchester, Warrington, Crewe, whoever wants it. Because we have a bar. We'll close the venue at sort of 6, 5:45, and then we'll turn it over. We'll open it again at 6 o'clock for the club to come. So it's up to them, and if it's the local Lions, but also the week before the kids break up, I would like to invite local schools, the young schools, to bring their classes down for an hour and let them come and enjoy it. Because it will be. We're emphasising this as a family Christmas layout. The venue is so brilliant, it's unbelievable. It's going to make young children's Christmases, because we will have me as Father Christmas.
I was going to say that's not on the list, but you've got to be in a red.
No, I've got my Father Christmas.
Otherwise, I'm not doing it.
No, I've got my red nose. And
we were going to dye your beard, though.
You can try. You can try.
yeah, you're a better Father Christmas.
absolutely.
aren't you?
A bit of padding, you'd pass mustard,
Yeah, we'll
wouldn't
get
you?
your body
No.
armour.
I can break the loud better than anybody. No.
So I think you're right, Chris. So can I leave you to talk to local clubs about sorting that out?
Yeah.
Can we just leave the list to you?
Yeah, thanks.
No, but I've chucked it. We've chucked it out here now. We've chucked it out to
Public now.
to
Yeah.
the clubs.
Before we forget about, are you going to let people bring their own stock for the clubs?
We can't. The clubs, if they've got DC,
Yeah.
yes.
That's right.
Yeah, because they must be able to, to do that themselves.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. It has to be DCC,
Yeah, we'll see.
and they can't bring stock, as in coaches and wagons, because of the block detectors.
Yeah.
Because all our stock's got block detectors on it. So locos are fine, but rolling stock's a bit of a problem, and the time it takes.
That's the bigger issue.
Yeah. So bring your loco, and unless you're desperate to take a picture of your coaches on the layout of wagons.
So,
leave them
so,
at home.
so the next one is about Santa Camp.
Just before you go to the school, somebody has to write a risk assessment for the school.
Chris.
No, we've got it.
You got it?
Oh yeah, we've got it.
Is it boilerplate?
Yeah, because it's got Boy Scouts.
Right, okay.
We've got the Boy Scouts. It's up for the school to write it. They've got to come in and risk assess it themselves.
They don't have to do it themselves, don't
Yes, that's,
Yeah, but it's such a pain for them to do it that if you
no, they're probably risk assessed
already
anyway.
done,
Yeah. Well, so listen,
you give them
If
it.
they don't want it, they don't
they
want
don't want it, they can't do it. But it's a pity. But you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Yeah,
And as I say, the Boy Scouts do it at Blakemere. So if the Boy Scouts do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Right, so next one is called Santa Camp. So it's about having like reindeer, sleigh, Santa on wheels, followed by a camera going around the track, and we get rail cam in to. I've spoken to them already. They're quite keen to come and broadcast the railway as we did in Chester, but also talking to them, could they take a live feed from a camera going around the track as well? So it would look like Santa on his sleigh going around the track.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that one, Chris, but I am sure about your next piece, because you give me a perfect excuse to use my
Exactly.
F160
Exactly. So
as a Polar Express.
right, so the next one is the Polar Express. So
Right.
That's a good Christmas train. I was thinking of using the S160 that I see every time I walk down.
it. Isn't that HO?
It is HO,
Yeah,
but it'll
come on.
do.
Aren't they doing a double O something?
Not this. They won't be
It
ready
won't
for
be
Christmas.
ready.
Wouldn't
No,
that
it need
wouldn't that work on the viaduct diorama? The
So-
Polar Express, or do you want that actually?
So we
functional?
can have this going round though. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
We've got the loco, right?
The other problem you've got, you can't call it Polar Express.
No.
Copyright rule.
Yeah.
It's very copyrighted.
All
A bit
right.
like Thomas the
An
other day.
express going to the polar regions or something like that?
No, you just don't call it anything. We just
Okay.
The Arctic Express?
no, we just don't put the Yeah.
We can sort it out, but not call it Polar Express.
Yeah.
And the other interesting idea we can do with that is we can put it on the destination boards as going to the North Pole.
Yeah.
As it goes round, it'll say.
Which leads me to we should have a North Pole on the layout,
Okay.
shouldn't we? You know, red and white pole
Yes.
with snow around it that
Yeah,
says
yeah.
this is the North Pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And put it on the south side just to wind people up.
I was going to say, I knew
Now
that
this is
next
quite an
year.
interesting idea, and Phil was the one to tell me this. I quite like the illuminated Christmas trees on platforms.
Yeah.
Well, that also comes back to, if we're going to do night running now, is it worth putting the streetlights working?
I'm not going to have time.
Not too long. As long as it's not super.
Well, you're not going to see them because we've got the lights.
No, but if you're going to be there at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night,
It is quite dim in there.
and we can turn the lights off. See, at Chester, I was against it because it's
Another
daylight.
day,
Yeah, but I've got to take all the bloody platform lights out.
Yeah, but the way you glue them, they'll just fall out.
Nice, nice, you know.
Form today, isn't it?
I'm just saying.
Do we want to go to that then?
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm sure you'll have an abundance of time and be able to fall back and do it.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 12 weeks.
I think if look, so I'm a big fan of lights, right? So if we could do it, I'd love that.
No, it's
No,
not.
can we get the lights from them to replace?
Because you did cut some of the wires, didn't you?
Yeah, I've
the
had to
issue.
cut the wires to get them in.
That's the issue. You cut some.
We have to replace
Not all of them, just some of them.
most of them.
Right.
Well, let's have a look. And then
The
decide
other
on
option
that.
is there are a couple of lights on the layout now with the light wires coming through.
Yeah.
I can just stick them to a battery and just see what they're like.
But the point is,
Let's test it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's
Christmas
just try it
trees.
first and not go
Yeah.
whole-
can we get small enough lights to make it
Yes.
look real? We
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
You can also buy Christmas trees that are illuminated. You can actually buy. They're about £25.
So the other question is then, do you want illuminations? You know, Christmas lights doing Christmassy things.
Where?
I know you want.
No, hang on a minute. We're on the layout.
Yes.
We'll come to the place.
No, no, no.
No, no, you
yeah.
can allow, don't you? Yeah.
We'll talk about the layout first.
I want about the layout.
No, because I think we can overdo it.
That's what. Yeah.
No, we don't want to overdo
So
it.
I think illuminated Christmas trees would
Correct.
be a nice touch.
So would you
It
have
wouldn't
it?
be on the platform.
No, you'd want it by
Where?
a roundabout or something.
Well, they'd be on the station concourse. So where we've got those trees, we put 2 Christmas trees each one side.
The effort you go into now can be reused every year.
Yeah.
The
I mean, and some of these ideas you've got, Chris, are your find the
Yes.
Yeah.
find Rudolph.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, find the.
Yeah. So you can turn these into find and spot
Yes,
ideas.
yeah.
Yeah. So the next one is along those lines. We could have one of the cows with the red nose.
Yeah, that'll be a find it.
We could have a German Christmas market on the layout. I was thinking, you know where we've got the
Quite right.
bicycle racks.
Oh, that's a great idea. That is. That would be good.
I think your nativity is more important.
Yeah, or you could have a nativity there.
Yeah,
I'm just
because
saying you could have one or the
all
other.
stations, well, most stations do have a nativity.
yeah, I was thinking it more.
Yeah, I don't think you have, you know.
Because the German market's more of Manchester and Birmingham.
Yeah,
rather
it is.
than Milton Keynes.
So we'll go for the.
So I was, that seemed like a space.
Yeah, out better than nativity or a Christmassy scene.
Yeah.
I think we need a snowman somewhere.
Yeah,
That could be the same area.
yeah.
Yeah, somewhere. We
Yeah.
just need a snowman, right?
Christmas hat on the robots,
One of
definitely.
the robots could have a Christmas hat on it.
Yeah, definitely.
You could have, going back to Superman carrying a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I like that.
Um,
Because that's one of your questions. What's different about Superman?
Yeah. So the container, I was thinking, you know how we did branded containers for the sponsors at Chester? I was thinking of continuing that idea. You could have a container for the 12 days of Christmas. So one, you know, with
Yeah.
little, so you could have 12
They're
containers.
on the to-do list containers. Is that what said that?
Okay.
I have redrawn them, ready to print.
Right,
Just
so-
haven't got a printer spare.
So I,
But it's a
I'll
yes.
talk-
That.
Yeah. So we.
And I'll talk to Lurch about 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
One cooling bird, 2 friendships.
Exactly.
And we get the kids to actually spot them.
Exactly, it could be a spot thing, you see. We could have some carol singers on the layout somewhere.
They're people.
I know.
That was going through my mind then,
I know.
people.
Sorry, they didn't turn up.
No.
They're on the concourse anyway. You wouldn't get them in the station.
Not on the
They'd be on the
platform.
concourse. And we haven't got a concourse.
Any excuse.
We could have Christmas covers for the tablets.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Quite expensive though, to have covers off them. Have you noticed?
I did have a quick look. It didn't say how expensive it was.
We get the next piece. I ain't got any Christmas songs.
I was going to say, have you got any Christmas
No,
songs?
I
You
ain't,
got any-
sorry.
You must have a Christmas album, Pete.
No, don't. Could never get any of my mob to do it. The one thing, you know, that was an obvious, we didn't do.
Mob.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Okay.
No, I wanted to do it.
Paying mob.
Well, as long as it's not Slade.
We can play it especially for you.
And the last one really, I
Well-
think it's a little tricky to do, but on the mid-hands row in the SVR, they now do these Christmas trains.
I think you do that on Polar Express.
That are illuminated with LED.
Well, I think you do that with your Polar Express.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure how you would do that one.
Well, if you can get little
You
lights,
can get little dilly things.
yeah, we just wrap them round.
Same ones Andy used on his 70.
Yeah, we just wrap them round.
His 70. Andy's
So,
70's got
there are-
all
Those got red lights on it, yeah.
Black by the end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So a few ideas.
2020.
Right, we'll love
08. 02, 06.
So,
Are Chester models involved? Are they having a session there?
Yeah, we've got to work out. So, I've got snow machines, so it can snow.
They make a mess.
I've got snow machines, so it can snow.
They make a mess.
Not inside, outside.
Oh, fine, perfect.
Oh, it'd be like that scene from
Wham's when it
White
snows
Christmas,
really.
wasn't it?
Hang on,
The doors open.
wait.
What happens if it really snows?
Then we open the doors.
There we go.
Ding 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 ding
What?
ding 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 ding.
We'll get you in a red suit, Phil. And
You can try.
We're
You
away.
can try.
No,
I'll hold him down,
I've
Chris.
got-
You dress him, alright?
I've got two massive Christmas trees. I've got two 10-foot Christmas trees that will be fully decorated. I've got two snow machines, so that if we want to at one point, we'll open the door and it'll snow. Okay. The place is going to be fully decorated. I've also got scent machines that are going to put Christmas smells right across the venue.
Otherwise known as candles.
No. I've got proper perfume machines that actually blow
Yeah.
Great.
in the heating. They'll blow
Cinnamon smells.
cinnamon and
Yeah.
pine.
There you go.
Are you still doing your barbecue thing?
I don't think we're going to be able to do that.
Okay. What about music? Christmassy music?
Got loads of that.
Do you have to have your PL, whatever you'd like?
No, got it. Got
So-
PRS license.
Public, whatever.
The
whatever.
big question that I guess is my only concern is, from what we've seen is, and I spoke to Steve about this, and he said it's not a problem. We can do it. We will need to control the amount of people coming in at one time, because that's why I'm saying we've got that outside area as a holding area. It's covered. You know, we could put some protection up and put a blower in there, heater in there, just to keep people that are waiting. We don't want them, if it's snowing or raining, standing outside.
They don't do when do they stop doing the falconry displays?
Oh, it's finished. That finishes. They don't do that in the winter.
Do they not?
No.
Right.
That doesn't affect us because we've got that area in front.
I'm just thinking about the grass area immediately beyond it. They
No,
won't do it when it's dim or dusk, will
Yeah, we
they?
don't-
No, we don't want people on the grass.
No, but you wouldn't want to be putting all that paraphernalia outside whilst there's a falconry exhibition going on, would you? Really?
It's there. It's there. You just don't switch it on, do they?
Right, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if we've got a holding area there, which is lovely, that holding area. I mean, you know, it's a fantastic holding area.
It is.
We just got to put some warmth in there for the kids.
It's no question of people who can get in comfortably without being.
Well, that's what we've got. When we go today, that's what we've got to sort out. That's crucial.
And how many seats do you want versus people standing and things like that?
Well, again, we've decided to put benches out, not seats.
Well, same difference.
Yeah. Same, yeah.
The other thing is, for example, at Chester, when Harry came with his brother, they were there all day, as was his either grandmum or parents or
Listen,
grandparents.
Listen,
Which isn't, but it's some people will only be there for 10 minutes.
listen. If Harry's grandma and mother,
No, I don't mean
or-
Harry.
or
personally, I'm
Johnny's,
just saying.
or the likes of, I'm quite happy for them to stay
That's
there all
fine.
day.
That's fine.
You know,
You don't
there
want to
is,
throw people out
there's
saying
toilets,
you've been in 10 minutes.
there's
no.
lots of catering facilities on the site for
There's
them.
lots of other things of interest there
Yeah,
as well, isn't there?
Yeah, and they can go, you know, they can go, there's lots to do. So, if a parent, I mean, I don't think that as many people will come and want to spend the whole day sitting there, but if they did, it's not a problem. You know. And just to point out that obviously we will have people that buy the dual ticket, so it means they go on the light tour of the woods and then come to us afterwards.
Would it be the other way around?
Well, that
Because by the time
Steve's taking care of that. So Steve's.
We can regulate the flow.
Well, Steve's got two events.
What I meant is, if he's doing his light show, it'll have to be dark, which is coming up to you 5, 6 o'clock, which time we're closing.
Yeah, but if somebody bought a joint ticket,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. Won't affect us in the day.
No.
They'll come back in the evening, or they'll go for a lunch and come back. You know, that's Steve's got that set up on his pay booth and on his, you know, on his Apple Pay or whatever it is. His, you know, if you come to the game, you only want to come to us. You come down that way. If you want to go into the woods and then come to us afterwards, your ticket includes you to do both. Yeah. Good. Shall we go and see the venue
Yep.
and show people for the first time?
Yes.
Do you think we could have one of these tables?
These tables?
Yeah, or a spare table. You've got a spare table, have you?
Yeah.
Just so we can literally work off something.
No, I think to stand out there on the table.
Yeah, just.
Oh, you go back another 3 foot, Chris.
Yes, please. Use one of these for now if you want.
Get around here.
We want to fill the place, don't we?
Couldn't get done, isn't it?
No.
Bar here.
Yeah, but we're here.
What's the viewing side going to be? This side?
Yeah. That's what I said. We're gonna.
Have you found your 64 feet, Andy?
Yeah, we don't really want to go back any further. How big are these panels, Dave? About 4 foot?
Hey?
These oh no, they're 8 foot panels, I think, I assume.
What are you on about?
These wooden panels. I got half of one there. Do you think that's about 4 foot?
Yeah.
Well, if you can't, don't worry.
Right, that's 64 feet to here.
Right, so we're going to have to come here.
And that's 12 feet.
So no access to the other side of that Right, do you want to take the 60 odd foot from that end then and bring it down here, see how we are? Dave, I'm just moving your camera, Dave.
There's no room at the end. You've got about 3 foot.
Well, that probably is about 5 foot.
Right, so that's the 64 foot marker here.
You're not going to do it. That's all.
Yes, right against that wall on the angle, like you suggested.
That's no different than it was at Milton Keynes last year.
Yes. And just give them access, give all the general access here.
I think that's the best idea. It's not
Straight
different than Milton Keynes last year. We're against
Difference
Army,
between keeping it straight, so you up against here, and you've got more space down that end for people to go around than you have here.
Yeah, but you're up against the bar, and everybody's going to be at the bar, aren't they?
The thing is, though, so the charge shop, people are going to congregate over there by the bar, aren't
Yeah, but it's going to butt to here, right?
Not if it goes against that wall, it's not.
Yeah, but if it goes against that wall, you've got less space to get around because of the people in the bar. So if everybody's on the bar, right, here, and you want to get people to walk around, you've got less space because all the people congregate.
No, I agree with you. I think you've got to go that way.
Go try it against that wall on the angle.
Yeah, if you're going to go straight,
Yeah.
you've got to have the same side this side.
No, so let's go on the angle,
Yeah.
against that wall,
it.
on the angle.
That's it.
Yeah. We can just restrict the access to that end.
The best. How many boards have we got?
Oh, yeah.
8. And one scene, one fiddle.
Yeah.
You could put your 4 corners out first.
We haven't got that.
No, you could just put 4 boards on the floor.
Well, let's put that one. Let's have a look at the 4 corners. Yeah.
Watch how much room we got between the pillars.
Driving. Normally start with the fiddle.
So we really need to put up against the pillar.
See, let's just put the tables up.
No, this don't look so good. Look where it is up there. On that machine. That's what machine there. That's leading lighting. There, over there, at the bottom of that machine. Look. There. That's stood against the wall, that black and silver thing.
The jukebox.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, look where the bleeding laser is. It's halfway up that fucking... About 7 inches, 8 inches up. Can't do that.
Yes, you can. You can pack anything up, Dave.
You can't pack these legs up 8 inches. Now don't be silly.
Why not?
Because you can't, they're not stable.
Just put a wider base on.
Oh, fuck that, man. I've got enough to do.
Where are we looking?
Here. Jesus, why are people so fucking argumentative? Look
I'll
at
get it off you, Dave.
It's on the skirting board.
About 4 inches.
You can see it on this box.
What are we going to get from? Don't be stupid, Phil, for fuck's sake.
I am many things, but stupid is not one of them, Dave.
I know. Well, you have been there.
Dave,
What?
tell us what you really think.
I've told you what I really think. I'm not packing it up. You can pack it up if you want, but I'm not doing it.
Either side, butted up against the columns, but you could have the scenic side
That's what I
this
said.
side,
If you're going to go straight,
and you could have tables and chairs this side.
All the room you've got here now, we just measured that. There's plenty of room there to get round,
Yeah.
and there's room there to get round. And if you had the scenic side here,
Fine, I'm easy.
well, it's up to you, innit? You're
I'm easy.
You could put chairs and tables then.
and it's all,
What people are going to want to see the scenic side, which would potentially create a bottleneck there of people going round it. You might create a bottleneck there. That's the only way to get round. And there's very little room there. If the scenic side's that side.
No, that's what I'm saying. We'll put the fiddly against there.
This side.
Yes, we'll turn it round. And then we've got loads.
see, if you're going to put your fiddle yard that side, there's no reason why you couldn't have the posts in the middle of the layout.
You can't do it like that. You can't force them on like that.
I'm just saying.
You've got to have it level to put them in. Put them up, put the end leg up.
the other end.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, 5. 5.
Who's your mallet, Dave? That's one.
No, it's not.
Don't need a bolt in there.
3/4. So this is our Christmas venue. It's the barn at Blakemere. Outside they're flying birds of prey. I think there's a falcon out there, or an eagle. And inside we're trying to figure out where everything goes after the aftermath of the Milton Keynes show. So we'll be setting up here, and it'll be the first opportunity we've ever had in the history of making tracks to actually put the boards up and play with them ourselves and test them and do some of the refinements we've always wanted to do. But first, we've got to get it assembled. Parts of it are here, parts of it are not, so we'll be making a few trips to get that sorted over the next few days. But the exciting thing is we're in a warm, dry place and we can play with our own model railway and get the thing done.
That's it. Right, so that's your 4.
That's it. 2 foot, of course, yeah. Stick it on this one here, please. Straight that way. Does it do a vertical line? Yes, please.
Vertical.
Hey, fucking level.
Do you want horizontal? Vertical line sticking up.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. Oh, I see what it is, right.
They're flat out.
That's why I said to you, the legend, you said,
No, not for a minute. Just for us to see where the measurement is.
Yes. What have they been doing? What's giving it away? It's kestrel. Hovering! Well done! Yes! It is, of course, the hovering.
So this is the entrance to the barn. Down the steps, and we walk straight into a bird of prey flying lesson.
It is a sideways sort of figure of 8.
I believe that's a peregrine falcon, and it's got some lucky participants flying it. If we look at the barn itself,
The best way I could describe it really is very similar to Scooby-Doo cartoons. What happens to Shaggy, Scooby,
into the barn where we see the Making Tracks 3 Christmas offering. And this is our venue throughout the Christmas and New Year period.
Yeah, hold on. Well, we're doing it by eye. Stand up, please.
Yeah, no. Yep. Ready? Yep. It's down here.
Push it in a bit, Pete.
Yeah,
Yep. There you go. We're tripping over it. Oh, my car just did there.
No, this one.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
You on?
Yep.
Come more on.
Don't call me a moron.
There you go.
There we go. This one out of the road.
This is dead easy.
You ready? Go.
On the next, on this one, on the 2 foot.
On the 2 foot. You sure?
Yeah.
You can go over that and put it on the 4 foot if you want.
No, on the 2 foot.
Make sure it's equidistant, Pete.
Bit your way, just a bit your way. There you go. Keep going.
hanging out over the side.
Yeah, but it's heavy in yours. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because you've got heavy.
So if you hang on, yeah, don't worry, it's all right.
There you go.
It's not a problem. What we can do, we can measure now.
What's that? Somebody move the tape measure for us?
On the fourth floor. There we go. A bit more than my way. There we are. You got all that, Dave?
What we're going to do is going to measure from this gap here. See how much more.
Just one.
No, because I don't want to move this table for me.
Four corners, if you're doing it against there.
So Dave, have we got all the stands we need and baseboards, or we've got to go and get a few more?
I think you've got to get about 3 more, haven't you?
Okay.
Once we've settled it,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Right.
So the tricky part is just making it going, just getting it right.
Right. Do you want me to announce the dates and location yet on the video?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Do
please. I'll start that this Sunday. So in fact, I better take some pictures now.
So this video will go out after Sunday.
Yes, and I'll take pictures now, which will go out Sunday night. And we'll start ramping up from Sunday,
right,
with the debrief, and then we'll talk about here and what it means and how it's working, and
and I'll roll that into the Sunday video we shoot as well.
So now this takes over from anything we're doing, and we're not going to mention the other problems or the other things till
we need to talk about them.
Once we went into this,
the elephant in the room.
No, I agree. And if we did put the more of the skew cuts down that space at the top there.
Not by much at this end though.
It's going to be even bigger when you get this side of the table.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a question of what angle we stick it at now.
Yeah. Well, the angle we're at. Well, let's get the corners in at the angle we're at.
Yeah. So hang on. Dave, can we get Dave's laser level thing first?
the Christmas trees in there.
That's going to be lovely.
And we get some Christmas, the Christmas candles.
4 candles.
4 candles.
Yeah, you're not.
Pete, can we move that out of the way a bit?
This.
No, that's the wall you got at the end.
This one.
See,
This is the end.
Yeah, I know. But we just need to measure out. If you can move that onto there.
You lift it up. Out the way up together.
Be worried about that.
Got it?
Gently back me. Well, no, you've got to back into something there.
Go in.
More of it. You're all right.
Yeah, so
Hang on, now we are. The end board.
Yeah.
When were your last Father Christmas?
Last time Father Christmas was Pop Idol.
Still got the suit?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
too tight now, eh? You've got all the fill yards for number 1 in your van because we thought exactly the same MT3.
Right.
Fill yard, we go with MT3.
Okay.
It should have been called MT3B, really.
Yeah.
Mark 2.
Didn't we have it down as MT3 plus?
One way around to you.
There you go. So put your bolts in there.
Do we know which hole they go in?
There's only one, mate.
I'm sure there's only one hole.
Yeah, we need to be on the other side. Other
Now
side.
you want to swap over?
Hang on. Right, go on. Does it?
Tight?
Oh, yeah, it's tight, yeah.
Is that one tight?
Just take the ends off.
The ends off first. Well, this capsule. Oh. What do you do now? It won't fit on.
Yeah, but you need to move this because you won't get round. So if we go down there.
No, just put it over here. That way. Ain't going anywhere then. Right, Pete.
Just be careful when you walk past because the floor moves, the whole thing's walking.
Just lift it up, Kevin. That's it. Got it. Right, that way.
Have we got some bolts before we start?
Yeah, no, there. Yeah. Just lift that right up over it first.
Hang on.
Oh. Right, lift the same this one, then lift it right up. Come in now.
That's all, that's all. Hang on, don't start dragging it, you're on the track.
Is that on that ledge?
Yeah.
Only just on.
Oh,
It's here.
I'm actually in it.
Ah.
No, we don't need it yet.
Get all your studs that in, put your
You
bolt
need
in.
to come.
Only just on this one.
I've got it, buddy.
Can you just hold that in there?
There's a long one here. You got a long one there?
We've got one long one. That's the
Well,
same.
we're through anyway, so
That's the same
just
length.
what's a knot on it now?
You want
It
any
can't
nuts?
fall down anyway.
Do you want any washers?
Yeah.
But it's only just there.
No, because when it rains, it's going to get water in.
Yeah, but it doesn't come in on this floor.
No, but
It's got a gutter under there.
It's going to rain on Friday all day.
what I'm saying is that
That's a gutter under there.
anything that's important shouldn't go on the green grass.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've just picked my laptop off the floor and it's all wet.
Right.
Bish bosh, job done.
Job's jobbed.
Bish bosh. West Midlands trains.
Two round, isn't it, in one?
Christmas.
Yeah.
So this is it.
What was the difference between West Midlands and London North West?
It's the same brand.
Same company.
Just
Same
West
company,
Midlands
different
is-
brand.
It's supposed to make West Midlands is like making it look like the local, and then London North West is
So
like
here we are at Blakemere. As you can see, we've erected the layout, so you've got a pretty good idea of how it works. Of course, there's no Christmas decorations in yet, but now we're here to make the things work and find all the bits that don't quite line up. As you've seen in this video already, that's the big problem. We've now got time to fix all that before Christmas. He says, with his tongue firmly in his cheek. And Phil's hiding behind the beam for a reason.
Every time you speak, Pete, Phil picks up more work.
I know. Right, come on, let's.
So I'm going to get rail cam along to this feed.
Yeah.
Do we want a big screen like we had at Chester?
Yeah, why not? If they want.
Well, that'd be down to us to get
The
it.
idea of the big screen that I think would be a good idea. I would say yes to a big screen if you did the thing with the train, because I think the most interesting bit is if you're in here, you can see it. The most interesting bit to put on the screen will be the camera on the train where you can see yourself. That would be more of an idea, I think.
Put them on the platforms or on the grass.
Yeah.
Dave's outside, by the way, just didn't last 5 minutes. The way Dave did his with these nail guns, waste of time.
Are we putting a thing along the front of there again? Or not? Yeah.
So this is just get the catenary joiners out of the way so you can,
so we can
get closer to operating something.
Well, so we can run trains, yeah. Yeah, we've got to run trains, but you can't obviously run trains when we've got stuff stuck to the track.
So we're getting lights up so we can see, yes?
Yep, because being able to see is quite important.
Yep, especially when you're fiddling with little wires.
Yep. Okay, I can get it. So you're helping me do this, aren't you, Dave?
I am, I'm helping film it.
Yeah.
I'm holding the camera.
The documentary making is
yes, that's right.
unbelievably.
I'm going to make you look
paramount, yeah.
Or
Right,
not.
hang on, let me go and get this thing off the peak.
And very quietly in the background is Phil.
Trying to be quiet.
Trying to just get on with stuff.
Didn't see that. I've got some bigger ones if you need.
Yeah, that's all right.
So imagine turning up in an evening and just playing trains with your buddies.
That's fantastic. I mean, that's what we hope. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that love model railways that haven't got layouts. So, you know, I've invited a couple of car clubs because I know there's a lot of railway guys that would love to have their own layout. Well, the great news here is come and play and then go away and think about, you know, starting your own layout. So if there are any clubs out there, we're here for 15 days, I think. 3 weeks, Phil, are we here?
Just under.
Yeah, say 20 days, 19 days. In the evening, we've got a lovely bar in here. We can lay on food. You can come in, you know, there'll be a couple of us here, but you can literally just have a fun evening.
I just think that it's the first time we're ever going to be able to run it not under pressure for ourselves as well to test. And
well, Dave, that's why we're here. The whole idea of here is that Phil gets, you know, 8 to 10 weeks to actually try some new electronic gear out with you.
Quality time.
Yeah, because, you know, we do need to add some automation. We know that. But we learnt that again at Milton Keynes. And if we're going to take it on another Hornby challenge, then we need to think about pushing it even further. You know, I mean, I guess you know, the whole, for me, I think most of the rail nuts now, the challenge is just keep pushing the boundary forward. And what we're doing is we're making stuff available and doing things for the modeller's going to use. Well, you know, it's like, you know, we do get people say, well, you know, it'd be great if it was steam. No, there's loads of steam layouts out there, some fantastic steam layouts out there. There's no point in going down that route anymore, you know. People that remember steam have got to be my age. Yeah, you can see the preserved stuff, and you know, I can say this because I own 6 steam locomotives.
Right.
But to get youngsters and other people in, you need to show that they can copy the real thing. You know.
It's modern, isn't it? It's a very modern image. So.
Yeah, but it's what you see, isn't it?
Yes.
So, you know, a youngster who's, let's just say, 10, 11, he's not seen a railway without catenary. There hasn't been a railway without catenary since 1968.
Right.
So, unless you're in certain parts of the country where there is no electricity, but even that won't last much longer, will it?
No.
So, and it's why, you know, we talk about the Pendolinos and the Voyagers and the Avanti trains. People, no, guys, this is the real world. you know, these trains dominate the West Coast. And for the next 3 years, the good news for us is we've got Avanti trains, so I don't have to suddenly start worrying about changing all the liveries to something else, you know. And in fact, that's the rod we've made for our own back by modelling today, if you like. You're constantly having to look at where the railway will be in 3 years. So we've had the discussions today before you started filming about the Midland units, you know, the West Midlands units, because we've got lots of 350s, 2s, but we're going to need some more. 730s, are they?
Right.
You know, so even if we could get a manufacturer to consider manufacturing one of them, you wouldn't see that till 2026 now.
Okay.
Well, we've got a show to do in 2024.
Yes.
And 2025. And I mean, you know, the last layout at the cathedral, technically at the moment, is 2025, which will be a big challenge. The Dean wants a very unique railway, which we're going to do, because we'll have enough boards then to do something quite unique. But the trains can't be what we're running now, because you'll be at the end of the franchise, and new franchise and new trains will have come out. The good news is, the way the government are running the railway, we won't need to do many more trains for about 15 years, because they won't be making anything.
Rabbit in the headlights, go. Camera's all yours. Anything you want to say?
Just make up a number, that's all Pete does.
They're like Acme screws, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like what?
Acme screws.
They're a coarse screw.
They're screws with bolt heads.
Yeah. But they're quite coarse.
They're not in that bag.
I'm not too sure.
North of there. So.
Well, it's only a short distance there from Linslade to Cheddington.
Yeah, but we haven't got Cheddington.
North Cheddington. Oh, he's going south.
Yeah. I've got Rugby here.
It's upside down.
For you it is, not for me. And I've got Castlethorpe here. But what I've got here is I've got Northampton Castle Station.
Right. That's Bletchley Brandon.
Yeah, these are the gradients though.
Where's Brandon?
They're just set north of Rugby.